make sure we goods. Hold on. Hold on. What's good though, everybody? While I'm waiting to figure out if this is working, because I gotta tell y'all what happened. Because realistically, this is part 15. This is not 14. It's not showing. I don't see it. Here we go. Alright. So, I did a whole, roughly speaking, 2-hour stream. It didn't get saved. It didn't go live. I didn't know why. It was saying it was live, but it wasn't live, or it wasn't saved on YouTube. So, as of right now, I am threading the link to this video, or to this live right now. Give me 1 second. Oh, I went to the wrong. I have 2 thread accounts, so don't mind me. I'll be working on my music tonight, as well as upload dance content. Oh, I get lost. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And gotta pop over to the Discord. But yes, I have a Discord. If you're watching this, just put in the comments below if you want to join the Discord, and I'll put the link in there. As of now, I got one more spot to post this at. I can just play myself. Okay. So, got new abilities. I'm trying to figure out where this even left me off at. I want to explain everything, but you know, it's kind of hard for me to. So, got a new ability. That's so tacky. Everything gotta be on the thou, you know what I'm saying? Everything gotta be on thou. And Nicole was talking about she gonna find me. She ain't gonna find me. She ain't gonna do shit. We're going here. I did a lot. I wish I could tell y'all how much I did. I did a lot. I explained myself from the last video that I leveled up. Did some extra XP. Did some extra things in the game that I don't want to really show you right now because I'm just gonna be backtracking. Did a boss fight. That will be displayed in arcade mode, because I will run back arcade mode on my free time. And I did find out that I am technically speaking over 60% of the game, according to another YouTuber that was playing literally where I left off at, to say that we are 60% way through, which is weird because we still have this to get rid of, that to get rid of, which I know that's 2 different dialogues, and then we gotta also figure out what's this giant hole in the center for no reason. I mean, it's like so much. There's literally a lot of things going on. I killed some bounties. That was fun. I wish you guys had seen it, but you know, didn't go through. So this is what it is. Onward to here. There. And hopefully, when there's a cutscene, I can eat some food because I am hungry.
Standards down.
And apparently, you can only. Oh, can't do it here. You can only equip 3 dominance, I believe they want to call it at a time. So you can have 4, but you can do 3 at a time. And from the way the slots are set, I have 4 more to grab, which is to me like weird because I'm sitting there going, oh, if I have 4 more to grab, then how is it gonna work when I'm almost done with the game? At least slightly more than halfway, if anything.
I'll get surrounded.
So, at my current level, I'm slightly over the level that I'm supposed to be on, but it's fine. Bruh. I completely went a whole different direction. What a way to start off. That's not the right way. That's what I thought. Okay.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Alright. Now we are on the right path. Cause I'm sitting here like, huh? Like I said before, I will be doing New Game Plus. Food.
Hi. I've entered the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Do you know? Building a workshop, you see. Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Crescent, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could...
It's the least I can do.
Thank you kindly. And take care.
Alright, let's get rid of these things. Put that in. Of course, and I'll finish.
Nice try.
I realized doing this increase the potency with the stagger. Oh, and apparently my dog transformed. I never tell y'all that. Ha!
Nice try.
Wrong button. So we the wrong button.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Well, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Or it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
That was a whole giant space for no reason.
Not here.
Copy. I'm gonna browse a little bit. Oh, we definitely gotta fight something over here. I can smell it. It's gonna be a big fight too. I'm gonna take a huge stab. It's a bounty fight. I'm gonna take a huge stab. It's a bounty fight. All right. Let's just get back. I want to do one story mission and then whatever side quest and a bounty hunt, and I am done for the day. I got other work I want to do, especially helping my raid. And talk my ish.
The Littlands have been up to their old tricks again.
I mean, I guess before I get there, I could show you. some things that I didn't realize. So here,
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
not yet. So the renown, I don't know how you pronounce it. It doesn't go away if you get these things. So you can get as much as you want per
Come
se,
again. I may have more
as
for
long as
you.
you meet the requirements. And the hump board, okay, nothing added. So yep, killed that. That was the first one. And then I went over here. Did that one. This wasn't the bad fight. This wasn't as crazy as I thought, but I almost definitely died here, and I was like, this is my first time dying. This wasn't too bad once you get the moves down. I'm assuming we're gonna get more after this mission. I wonder how many more. That's a real question. I don't think I have anything. Nope. I have a lot of gear, I have a lot of material, so I shouldn't have a need to go buy anything else.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Cutscene time. Oh, I was so close.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
I thought we were going to go to a whole different cutscene. I guess. Oh, now there's a. Oh, it's two. Of course it would be two.
Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
What do you mean?
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time, and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but it was when you die, let's recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you.
You're still
No
talking,
one
killing me.
knows her blood like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find if you know where to look.
Who paid for this voice
For
actor?
you, I do. along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
No disrespect to the voice actor, but who paid for that? Cause nah, it's not hitting. He's talking so slow to the point. I don't like it.
Again? Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
I'm literally obsessed with my my thread. I'm over here like listening and I'm like, thread. Okay, no, I'm alright. Two different perspectives of the screen. Alright, whatever. Excuse me. I was just in the spacecraft. Now I'm over making brass head nice spots on my son's message. Dad, we can be nah. They didn't use a milk kid. Super the Simpsons, no homo. How to put the stove on slow mo? Let me get back to my turbo. Perp lungs gotta speak to my ego. Gotta strike that light. Ooh, that's far. I ain't that far. What was this dude over here though? It's a large area for me to cover too.
Good girl.
I wanna go back to fight. You know, sometimes I don't even feel like hitting these things. I'm like, they're not even doing. As I say that. Come on, y'all. Oh, okay.
Back on my feet. I'll tear those bastards' heads off.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet. Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, that was faster than I
Try
thought.
to get into the carriage.
Oh, y'all weak. Oh.
Nice try. Fire and flame! Nice try. Too slow.
Staggered it. Staggered it. Oh. Staggered it. Oh. Could have saved that. That's fine.
Nice try.
I'm just N-I-C-E. You can say it with me. Nice. All that stuff for user crafting that I don't really use like that. That's fine though. Let me use it at some point.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors?
No.
Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
No, that nope. On to the next one. Really close by.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
I got something else in them. course. Oh, I killed one. I mean, I can make some raptor chicken. Alright, let's grab these and go.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one.
What up, y'all? I was like, wasn't there supposed to be one more?
Should be enough to keep infirmary stocked for a while.
We out. How's y'all's doozings? Y'all in the threads? I'm in the threads. Thread is just a nice way of saying being in the web.
White as a sheet when it comes to
What's popping?
been up to their old tricks again.
Final Fantasy 16, no stopping. Look at all the options.
Sid, welcome back.
Passive stuff like
Stillness.
Johnson.
The Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Move with certainty.
All the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
Exactly.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Now give me a Reno. Reno? There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go get that ting. Yes, sir. This one.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Well, I'm here. I don't know what this even means. Okay, I got 45 more. I'm gonna get 50 right now, so I only need 30. Feel like skirty.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the area.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly.
Back to the threads.
Sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physician to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. What do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Ooh. All right. Onward to the main. Keep y'all ladies sane. What y'all doing? Y'all cooking food? I'm trying to get something.
What's everyone whispering?
I don't know if I want to get something. I don't know how y'all cook. Y'all probably just trash.
Clive, where have you been? I've been
Side
wanting to
quest.
ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf.
Oh,
an
snap.
animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea.
Oh, he was a
In one of
dog.
our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, You need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Pause. Pause. Hey, yo, pause.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Introduce y'all so y'all can start working? Nigga, if y'all put your foot forward. Yes, it looks nice.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress. Taking down Kupka.
A lot of running around. A lot of running around. Hard game, I guess. What'd y'all do today? Curious. I know y'all lurking. Say something, Dave.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Hmm?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Why not?
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Hmm?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure.
Oh, I'm
in
like,
hindsight. Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
well, we got a little humor in the game, I guess. Can't everything be serious. Alright, cutscene!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us. Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
This man, this flower. Well, that's how you gonna be smelling that.
Prepare for battle.
Sire.
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once. Forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Pentlands have been up to their old. It's just one thing after another around here.
What is that weird glitch on the screen?
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wayne. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
Okay.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
And I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there?
Interrogation.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
They just walked off like that was nothing. Oh yeah, you know, penny money.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kopka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Story time.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. Or would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Okay, so we heading out then.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company.
Someone tells me he wants to
I need
see.
to tell my friends what we've learned and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
What about women? Ooh. This guy smiling is like slightly weird.
It's finished now, Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Bear.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Listen.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I'm gonna try to beat between the sheets, you know what I'm saying?
What about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gal, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
Okay. Let's start it.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Yay! Finally into the story. Sheesh. Wait. Alright. So this is another one? I thought... So there's 3 more Mother Crystals we gotta beat. Great. I thought it was 2. Well, let's get on to it. Something tells me we're gonna have to end up doing it anyway. I'm gonna be extremely wounded. Vulnerable. We got a whole fight that we go through. Yeah.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
It's all Aladdin track. That's good. What Aladdin that? Show him how to do that acrobat.
Trading post.
Oh no, a girl named Jasmine. Girl's an archer back.
Trading post it is.
There's monsters here. Okay, so there goes the sunset. But you know me, we're going on an adventure. There you go. Let's level up something before we get to...
Beyond the ruins. Welcome well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
It's still overpowered. Alright, dude. They're overleveled.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to...
I'm like, what am I doing?
Let me come with you. I'm not surprised.
What's confusion?
It was just before Joshua. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed.
I don't think we can go there yet, can we?
Sat in the sand, falling like a baby.
Oh, they're actually fighting it. Oh. Y'all got it, right? Yeah, okay. No need for me to rush over there. I will say one thing. Memorizing the buttons is slightly difficult. But, you know, take some time to get used to. I always go off the rails for a second. Just to level up. Why not? Do things that don't need to be done right away, but hey, why not do them and get them out the way? Wait, what? I'm like, what am I missing? Oh, there's not much up here. It's not right now. I can't go in that way. Nope. Oh, so you have to go around just to get into this section of it. Interesting. That's a lot. That's maybe a little too much for the video. Maybe it's blocked off. I don't know.
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive. Let us turn back before we lose our way.
Fine. It's not time yet. Gotta go here anyway. Oh, so much. Oh my God. How much is this? Hey, yo. Alright, let's just focus on the main mission. Really? I completely missed. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm down my element right now. Meh. Jump in tornado? Oh no, they weren't doing nothing. I really bothered them for no reason. Nothing but sheesh. Oh, I completely missed. That's crazy. Talk about overkill. Sheesh. I really get that combo down. Alright, anyway, let's get to the actual portion of the game. Where you going? Where do you think I go? Where y'all think I go? Where y'all... Bring that back. Where y'all think I go? Bring that over here too. Where y'all think I go? Where y'all think I go? Bring it over here. Ooh, I'm so close to a level up. Let's just go see what this is about first.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
If you really just want that way to go that way. Bruh.
Old cook has finally made his
Run, Clive! Yes, I could use my chocobo. Well, I think, yeah, I can use my chocobo. I didn't want to for a moment, but yeah, why not? Why not?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
You deserve a rest.
Not can go any faster anyway, so I'm gonna take it off.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
The outfit doesn't give it away. Assassin's Creed on them. Why'd it get dark like that?
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
He's right upstairs, ain't he? Yeah, if he's upstairs, violate the whole building. If he's upstairs, violate the building. He's up here. He's up here. I know he is. Oh. Joshua's here. Okay, maybe not violate the building. Hold on.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
I'm trying to figure out why his drip and Clyde drip the same similar drip.
You must at least agree to take your medicine.
Color-wise.
I'll fetch you some water.
I don't like this feeling. I don't like this feeling.
Keep watch, they tell us. All I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
You attracted attention. Look at you. Look what you done.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Oh, they haven't met, so they won't know. Interesting.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'll be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads. We've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Okay.
Take it.
Try it.
Come up here with me. Oh, you lucky.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
That was terrible combo display, but I made the job still done, you know what I'm saying? And the level up on top of that. Gimme. Hey. I just like the feelings. The feelings are just like.
Your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
So like, that's triple the amount of cost to buy that thing. Why?
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
I'm just slightly confused on what she thought. Or what she's thinking, I should say.
Clive?
There's like a blood all over his hands. Like, bruh, what?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
The heck was that about? I'm confused. Are we not supposed to see each other? And where? How? I thought the dog's not supposed to be in here. I'm confused, dogs.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where
boy.
to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves.
All these different places. We're going straight down to there. The jaw.
Their guest is in the Fang.
Alright, seems like it's gonna be a while before we end this video. At this rate, at least.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang.
So let's
It
take
would
the back
seem
road.
Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a...
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Entrepreneurs. How do you not word back then?
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Not really.
Keep it long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young
Run around town.
is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience.
From my experience, there's the different types of influences, you know? Different types. Speak with the villagers. So nobody specifically.
Good day, my lord.
I need to start buying those.
Fare you well.
Yeah, I speak with the villagers, but
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Delamere. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
why you say it like that?
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows. Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Delamere? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
You're not gonna trust us? Very good jumps.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon.
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
That was pretty cool, I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, I thought we was finished. That's cool. Oh, you get caught up in it, but guess not. I think that. Hey, my dog doing backflips. Or I must say, my wolf is doing backflips. Don't lighten up, chumps. Not the man that you thought you was, huh?
Who are you working for? Him or her? Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furter?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. The most fragrant ever tasted.
Let's just go flat. Okay.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Ubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this Nomate's farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we? Or you?
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Your brother.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and line our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I wish I could run faster.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Needed
to a silken...
You wouldn't believe how much you need me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Smooth skin. Ooh.
Not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
Okay.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some
Mm-mm.
pillar when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you.
I'm not even clear where. Just I gotta scour. Okay.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
This sense. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
It might be a little harder than you guys think.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double deep.
How you get there? Go through there. Okay.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
Do I want to fight anybody? Yeah. Don't get in my way. I mean, it's gonna be a trip. Might as well. I'm gonna grab that. Are you faster than me, dog? Yeah, slow that down. Woo! Well.
I'll take it from here.
You got this. This race, probably you not dominant.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice.
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, Now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Yeah, I'll be the only one doing killing.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
You a cure? Are you a man? I wonder how long you can keep that up. Yeah, keep it going. Apparently you can't cure for that long, can you? Claw my way to victory! I see you, Uncle. Still not enough to use for my abilities. And nothing I can really care for right now.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious?
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
What now?
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Okay, that was whatever. I want the main story. Let's go.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
I suppose it could have been worse.
Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear.
Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard. Here, wear this.
How about I say, badge? Where's the
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
We are lost, Elan. To Isakilis.
This is the first time I see him do that.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
We're still gonna bring down the crystal, aren't we?
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
More stuff for nothing. Tickets. Cash out. 15 more. Oh, side quest. I'm not trying to do this. But someone told me I gotta do it. Whatever.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that, or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
So, right now the plan is talk to the last quest, talk to him, not do anything. And we'll call it a day for the stream.
Slewball to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
Take a sniff, sir. Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Lights and buds! Oh, it's everything I've worked for. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Doznov Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Oh boy. Okay, so obviously there's two. And I'm gonna call it a day for right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next time we're gonna finish these small quests and go straight on ahead with the rest of the story. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.